Okay, students, so in this video, we are continuing the next exercise. So in the last video or in the last two exercises, we have done plane turning, facing, taper turning and knurling operations. So these four operations are done. So in this video, we will be showing you how to fabricate 8 TPI left hand BSW V thread. Okay, so the calculation of the gear ratio already you know that I have shared that. Okay, so using that values gear ratio 30 by 80, okay, and to fabricate 8 TPI V thread we will be showing you in this video. So to start with, first you have to do the core diameter. Okay, so in these two places, you know that core diameter, the answer what we have got is 21.33 mm. So that core diameter has to be fabricated first. After that we will be doing that V thread. So to do that core diameter, you cannot use that V tool. You have to change the orientation of the tool. So you have to change to parting tool. Okay, so that how to change that parting tool can be seen now. So now parting tool is being placed at the position. So once the parting tool is fixed, you have to do that core diameter. Repeat core diameter. Required diameter is 21.33 mm. That has to be done in that core diameter place. Yeah, so you can see now in both the place core diameter it's been reduced to 21.33 mm. In the sketch, if you see this portion where I am pointing it right now, that should be 1 inch. That is 25.4 mm. In the figure, if you see, you can get an idea about that. Initial or the current diameter was 30 mm. So that 30 mm has to bring down to 25.4 mm or 1 inch. Okay, so that is being done now. Yeah, so now core diameter is reduced to 21.33 mm, and this is the place where you have to fabricate that 8 TPI thread. The diameter should be 25.4 mm. That is also done. So the next step is to set the required gear ratio. Okay, so if you refer the calculation, gear ratio is 30 by 80. Okay, so that gear ratio has to be fixed to do that 8 TPI left hand V thread. So now I will show you how to set that gears. So now the gear with 30 teeth will be fixed. Then this is the gear which is having 80 teeth. Okay, so that has to be meshed using fixed by using idler gear like this. Okay, so this is gear with 30, this is gear with 80 teeth. So that is the answer what we have got for our gear ratio calculations. So that is fixed now. So when you fix it, you will get that 8 TPI thread. So after setting that gear ratio 30 by 80, you have to set the tumbler gear. So you know that it's a 8 TPI left hand V thread. To set that, this part has to be brought down. You can see now. Yeah. So if it is up, it will be a right hand thread. So you have to bring it down in order to get left hand V thread. Okay. So once when you bring it down, you have to tighten it. So that completes. All the setting. Once that is done, you must be knowing like how we did the turning. Okay, so you have to bring the cutting tool near the surface of the workpiece. It should be slight in contact. Then you have to set this to 0. Okay, then once you set it to 0, you have to engage this lever. You can see now. So you have to set it to 0. Yeah, then you have to engage that lever for thread cutting. So once that is done, you can switch on the machine. So you have to see the trial run. So the tool will automatically move. Okay, so you need not to give a feed or something like that. The tool will automatically move by itself. Okay, so in order to move that lever has to be engaged. So once that is done, if you see the calculations, depth in division, that you have to refer. Okay, so depth in division, the answer what you have got is 40. Okay, so you have to give 40 divisions by using this slide. Okay, so you have to give 40 divisions. Okay, so you cannot give 40 divisions in one go. Okay, so up to 15 divisions you have to give increment of 3 divisions has to be given. If you give in one go, you will not get a good thread. Okay, so in order to get a good thread, you have to give you have to do multiple runs. So in each run, you have to give 3 divisions. Okay, and also in order to reduce the friction, you have to use this coolant. Okay, so in order to reduce the heat and also in order to reduce the friction between the tool and the workpiece, this coolant will be used while doing threading operations. So you can see how it is moving. So you can see how this coolant is being applied. So you can see 50% the work has been done. You can see that left hand V thread. You have to nearly do some 9 to 12 times you have to move the tool in order to fabricate the thread properly. Yeah, so now 30 8 divisions are done. Now last run will be done by giving 2 more divisions, so that completes 40 divisions. So 40 divisions will be given by using that. Yes. So this completes the thread. Still, if you see, the thread is not quite neat. Okay, so it is having some burrs, right? So that has to be removed. Okay, so in order to remove that, and in order to increase that quality of the thread, what you have to do is, in the same depth, that is under 40 divisions, you have to run 2 to 3 times. Okay. Yeah, so now at 40th divisions, we have done 3 runs. You can see the quality of the thread now. Okay, so this completes 8 TPI V thread operations.